And we're back with Monday sales and a little bit of Tuesday morning. Pretty good. We got 15 for $213.70. It seems like stuff I'm listing more recently has been selling, and then just a bunch of older stuff too. So pretty good. Happy with the mix of stuff. Nothing too pricey, but let's go over these real quick. So we have Radiohead Kid A. This one sold for $6.99. I'm not quite sure where this one came from, but I had listed Radiohead before, the same CD, and it sold like within a couple days, and the same thing happened for this one. $6.99 plus shipping. We have Four Brothers. This one sold for $4.99. This is sealed. This came from a big CD DVD buy, which I think that's the only thing that came from that lot that sold today. But Four Brothers, you find this on VHS, it's pretty good money. On DVD, not so much. So there you go, $4.99. I was watching this movie the other day because I don't remember it all that well, and it's okay. It's not that great though. The one I do like, that's maybe around the same time, is Assault on Precinct 13. That's a good movie. Let's see here. Hot House Flowers. We got this from Salvation Army for a quarter. That sold for $5.99. It is sealed, but it was super cracked on the back. So we have Dream Melodies. This sold for $6.78 plus shipping. This just sat by the computer for a while. Most of these are sealed, besides like one or two. One CD is not sealed, but I decided I was gonna try to list it just to get it out of my way. It actually didn't take very long to sell, but $6.78. I did weigh that one, so that way it would have proper shipping on it, even though it goes medium mail. We have High School High sold for $3.29. We have like 100 copies of this thing, so I think I paid like $10 or so for them. So I've sold like 2 or 3, one on Mercari, a couple on eBay, I think. $3.29 on that one. So we don't have many items that have multi-quantities, but we do have some, which is nice. And we have another sale that's multi-quantity coming up too, so that's good. We have Lewis Carroll, The Magic of Lewis Carroll, sold for $6.50. That came from our big book buy a long time ago. And this is the other one. I saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. And there you go, we got our Christmas item. That sold for $9.99. I did reduce the price just to see if I can get them moving because it's Christmas time. We have a ton of these. So this is the third one that has sold. And they've all been recently. We have Machete, $6.67. Got this one at just a yard sale, 50 cents. 9.5 weeks. This sold for $11.63. This came from our big 500 DVD buy. There's 500 of them for like 200 something bucks. It's been going very slow. I've listed about a half or a third of them. I've only made like 3 sales so far. So very slow. They did get a little bit of a discount, so that might have helped it. $11.63 on that one. We have Heat. I pulled this out of the storage unit when I cleared it out. And this one sold for $18.42. So wrap does do well. Bay Area wrap does well. So there you go. It is quite scratched up case, but the CD was in good condition. A Profile of a Serial Killer. That one sold for $4.05. That came from a library sale where you just fill up a bag for like $5. So usually I'll just grab like almost all the DVDs and just take them home without like scanning them or nothing. Let's see here. Barholtz. What year is this? It does have a Hugh Jackman in it when he looks quite young. We have Freddie Hubbard, Jam Jims, and Jimmy Heath. Got this from a thrift store. I think I paid like $1 for it. So I usually don't like to pay that much for it, but I wanted to listen to it. I would listen to this Freddie Hubbard album here at the house a lot, and it was good. This was a little bit different than that, so I wasn't too sure. But I did like the case. What did this sell for? $6.59, so made a few bucks on that. It's not been up terribly long. This one here is a Salson or something. That one sold for $16.99. So right now eBay has this thing where it's like 75% off of promoted off-site. And so then I did that, and that one sold pretty quick. But not much has happened since then. But $16.99 on that one. This came from an old buy of like alternative music that we've had for a long time. I keep mentioning them because they keep selling, because I keep going through them now. Fantastic Voyage here. This is Raquel Welch. Not quite sure where it came from. I think it's just a thrift store. We're out looking for them, but it says, what did it say here? Oh, Journey into the Living Body of a Man. So it looks kind of weird. I just picked it up because it's a movie I've never came across. So I'm like, yeah, let's buy it for the store. Morons from Outer Space, same thing. This came from our friend Ron, the free VHS, and that one was so $8.32, and this was $6.01. But yeah, pretty good sales for a day. You know, last weekend we only had 10 sales, and I think yesterday we had 12 for one day. So pretty good, pretty good. No vinyls, no cassettes. And just one book. So DVDs and CDs. Been listing more of those. And a little bit of VHS here and there. A lot of times they take longer because you got to test them. And then you got to take them out of the sleeve to picture them. A CD is kind of quicker. A DVD is quick. So unless they're all scratched up, then it's like, do I list it or what? So there you go. And we're back with the weekend sales. Rough weekend here. Friday was good, and Saturday and Sunday just nosedived, and just really bad. We had like $30-$40 each day. We had 11 sales here. We should be around 25 to 30. So yeah, it was just terrible. Not sure what happened. It just kept listing, but hopefully it picks up this next week. But let's just go over things. We have Train to Pakistan. This book sold for $6.75 on an offer. Prince Hours. This came from a DVD buy we got recently. And that one sold for $8.72. We've been doing good on these Asian movies. So be on the lookout for those. We have this CD, Kiko Matsui. And this one sold for $11.01. This came from a big CD DVD buy. Along with this CD, which sold for $6.48. This is Van Morrison. Days Like This. Great song. $6.48 on that one. To repeat buyer, so that's cool. We have this movie, Kill Cruise. I'm not sure where this one came from, but it sold for $3 on an offer. I was just going through DVDs that were laying around, and I found this one day. It looked interesting. It does have Elizabeth Hurley, more of an earlier role. But it's on this very cheap DVD release. Let's see if I can open this real quick. But we bought a while back, and there was another copy of Kill Cruise in there from a different release. Very cheap also. Yeah, $3 on that one. We have this movie over here. It is called Martial Angels. This came from the same Asian lot that we bought recently, and that one sold for $13 on an offer, so that's pretty good. This right here, Tai Sang, they seem to do pretty well. This one's a little bit rough, but the disc is good. We do have a cologne here, Small Toe. So these next ones are from Friday, and Friday was good. I think we're at like 175 or something, 150, and after that it just very slow. But Small Toe, this one sold for what do we got here? $55.09. So good on that one. We have this Nina CD or 45, sold for $5.75 on an offer. We have a Journey CD, sealed, came from the same lot as these ones. And that one sold for $7 on an offer. It's been up a while. This movie Hard Candy sold for $8. It also came with this lot here. I didn't even remember listing this movie. Haven't had any watchers on this movie at all. It's been up a while, so it's kind of weird to have it sell. Hard Candy though, $8 on that one. And we sold this one. I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. There you go. We got it. We got our Christmas movie. This one here sold for $12.36. The thing is, we have like a lot of copies of this movie. When we bought a huge lot, this guy gave us a lot of these copies of this. We sold one on Mercari. This is the second one to sell. We also had a copy of this we had found at a yard sale recently too. So yeah, we got lots of this one, and we hopefully we can sell more. I did lower the price to see if they will sell for Christmas. But there you go. Hopefully Monday is a lot better. Yeah. We'll be busy tomorrow. Tomorrow's the first day of my son's basketball practice. And let's see how he does against these other kids. Alrighty. Take care. Alright, we got one more sale that just came in. This actually came in on Mercari for $11.99. So it's pretty good. We paid $0.25 for this one. And this is Mars Attacks. If you know this movie, it does sell pretty well. Every time we find it, it sells pretty quick. I think this took about 3 weeks. So there you go, Mars Attacks, $11.99. Alright, we got another one that came in just before we're about to take everything to the post office. And this is Circa Survive. Sold for $10. And what's this other one here? This other one here is Bless the Martyr. Oh, there we go. And that one sold for $14.99.